So I'm getting ready for the Expedition Everest run. People are getting off the bus, as you can see, streaming off. It's about 8:30. The things are going to start at about 10 o'clock. So you see everyone in their various outfits getting off, people getting all excited. About 5,000 people are heading to do this run. And here they are, getting off the bus. All excited, ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. So we're here at the race course now for the first hour or so. As you can see, what they do is nonsense. You can take your picture with the Yeti. You can dance, because of course that's what you need to do before doing an exercise race, is dance a whole bunch. They've got a thing you can sign your team's name on. And other than that, they're just finding things for people to do as you stand around waiting. Now, when you're ready to queue up, you got to go to your corral, and ours is way back there in letter I, but you'll learn more about that later. So, here we go. Here we are at Expedition Everest. As you can see, it started to snow, because that's what I need from upstate New York. I really need it to snow. Isn't that fantastic? Ho, ho, ho. So, about 20 minutes till we start. So we're back here in I. It goes up with people H, G, F, all the way up there. So they told A through D to get in their corral. The rest of us, they said, don't worry about it so much. Okay. So it's going to be a while. So here we are in front of I. We've been here for a while, as you can see up ahead. A, B, C, D, and E has gone. They're going every 5 minutes, so that means we are sitting here or standing here, not moving. And we still have F, G, and H to go before we go. So it's another 20 minutes before we get to move. We've been standing here for a long time. This part isn't very fun. Get set! Go! Here we go! Here we go! Woo! And we're off. Ready?
Ready!
Alright, we're past about 2 miles. Doing okay. Here comes the next obstacle. Oh my gosh, it's the dreaded rubber tires of doom. Which I'll slow down for so I don't break my neck. But now we have big scary fire coming up ahead.
I lost it. Oh, there it is.
So this is why there isn't a lot of footage of just this running, because most of the race was just this running, just like a normal race. There were a few photo opportunities and a few special effects. 3 obstacles. There was a cargo net to crawl under, the tires that you saw, and hay bales to go over. Most of the race was pretty much like this. There was part of the race that was actually through the animal kingdom, and that was kind of neat. But we spent more time on that in the scavenger hunt portion.
Fire bad. So we had a water break. Now we have a fire break.
So I didn't capture anything from the next part of the race, which was the scavenger hunt. So what happened is, after you finished the 5K run with obstacles, you then were given clue number 1. And then you had to flip it over and try to solve it. And so in this case, it's what color flag should you choose as the answer to this clue? Use another item you've been given for the race, and know that we need you to flag the right color. So you had to figure out what that meant. And one thing that they did give you for the race was your number. And so as you see, there's flags across the top, and we figured out, okay, you want the flag on the right, and that's going to tell you that you want to find that color, and that's going to give you the information that you need. So then you ran to someone and you told them strength, and then they gave you clue number 2, which then had you puzzle out the next part. And each time you had to go to different things. So at the beginning you had to go to the entrance of Animal Kingdom, and then it says for clue number 2 you had to figure it out. And for your next clue, go to the Pizza Safari Courtyard Pluto. So you go to this Pluto area, you talk to someone, she give you clue number 3, etc. And each time it took you to Africa, then took you to Asia, then took you to the end. And so that part of the race ended up taking us about 25 minutes. We made up a lot of time, actually, in that part of the race. While we weren't as fast as a lot of the teams in the 5K portion, we did quite well in the puzzle portion. And in fact, overall in the race, we placed about 325th out of 1,200 co-ed teams. So I was very happy with that. In fact, you can see on the times, we've got a slow 5K run, but our overall time is a lot faster than a lot of the other teams. So I need more 5Ks with thinking parts.
Here we are. We made it to the end. There you go. Get your medal.
Good job, guys.
There you go.
Nice work. Did you stop with the camera though?
All right.
Awesome. Good picture.
But it wasn't worth it. Ah. So we made it to the end. We got our medal, which is also a compass. See, here's the medal, and whoa, it's a compass. Isn't that cool? Now we're at the party, the post party, which is in Dinosaur Land, which is exactly what it looked like when the dinosaurs were around. Yeah, something like that. And so we've got photo opportunities with dogs. We got a Yeti up there. We got people standing in line here for I don't know what, to be able to buy beer. Oh, that's the beer line. That's why it's so long. Here's dancing, more beer, photo opportunities. Restroom. Roller coaster. Here we are.
So after it was all said and done, would I do it again? No, I wouldn't do it again. While it's neat, the medal is nice. It's very heavy. It opens up into a compass. That's pretty cool. I got a nice t-shirt and a nice experience. Overall, I felt I spent a lot of time waiting and waiting. As you saw, it was about 2.5 hours from the time we got off the bus to before we actually got to start running for a race that took us like 1 hour and 6 minutes or so. And I got very impatient with that because we were in the rain and just standing in a spot and listening to loud music, which was happening at 11 o'clock at night, and I'm not a night person as it is. So for me, you know, I've been running for a while, and the main reason I don't do runs is because of all of this lead up that goes into a run. There's a lot of time getting there, dealing with long lines in the bathroom, dealing with long lines in these paddocks waiting for your turn to go. And if I just want to run, I can just step outside my door and I can be back in 45 minutes having run my 5K. Yes, I don't get a medal for it, but I don't need that. So anyway, I was glad to do one RunDisney experience, but I'm not going to do any more of them. So that's all, and thank you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.